Hey everybody, today is Saturday, June 9th, 2018. Today's episode of the Gematrinator podcast will be going live at a special time today, 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern, and that's 4:30 Universal Time. I'm going to try to have Zach Hubbard on the show today, and I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube instead of Twitch. The chat doesn't work for me on Twitch, so I'm going to go ahead and go on my my backup YouTube channel. This is under my real name, Derek Tikori, so I'll leave a link to this below if you're not a subscriber to that channel. We're going to talk about news by the numbers from this past week. We had Trump telling the Eagles to keep away from the White House by the numbers. We're going to explain why Andrew Spade emerged from his apartment wearing a mouse mask a couple days after the death of his wife, Kate Spade. We're also going to talk some sports. We had both the NHL Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals wrap up within the past couple of nights. So we're going to talk about this clock malfunction in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals and explain why the clock suddenly jumped from 1:49 to 15:19 for seemingly no reason. And then we had the death of Anthony Bourdain, and we're going to talk about how this actually relates to an episode of Batman from the 1960s, believe it or not, but hey, in the search for truth, you get to some pretty weird nooks and crannies. And then we'll look at a couple lighter fake news stories, like the nasty obituary of a Minnesota woman who abandoned her children, and apparently they didn't forget about it. So, yeah, once again, 12:30 Eastern, 4:30 Universal, and we'll see you then. Later.